Hi, I'm Jale. Welcome to my channel. This is going to be a general collective reading for the sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising and or Venus signs from the 15th to the 31st of August 2020. Please take what resonates because it is a general reading and leave the rest. If you want to check other aspects of your chart, most of the other videos are up now when you probably by the time you've watched this, or if you've just watched this and it's just uploaded, you're probably going to be waiting for the last couple up until Pisces, but keep checking back and they'll be uploaded in the next few days. However, if you're watching towards the end of the month, these will all be up by now. So just as I say, use discernment. If you want a personalised reading, information is in the description box below. We go live Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 PM British Standard Time, 3 PM Eastern Standard Time. And if you want to catch me on Twitch on Saturday nights, we do a ladies' night there, 11 PM British Standard Time and 6 PM Eastern Standard Time. So let's jump into Capricorn. Let's see what's going on for you guys. This is the Afterthoughts Tarot deck that I'm using. Let's have a look to see what is going to be. Someone's captured someone's attention here, so you could have some new love interest coming in, but let's have a look. Let's see what's going on for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. You may be in your feels this month, guys, because the Queen of Cups has just flown out. Okay, someone's captured your interest here. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I feel like you're kind of looking into the old versus the new here. We've got Queen of Cups. So this is someone very intuitive. This is someone who's in their feels, possibly. There's possibly a heart awakening going on here. There's definitely some kind of energy that's caught your attention. We've got the Six of Wands here, which is success. And could be someone in the public eye. Maybe you're in the public eye. And there's someone that maybe has caught your attention, caught your interest. We've also got decisions here that are being made in relation to this. Now, if this is not a love interest, although I feel it might be, it could be to do with work. But we've also got the Tower here. Why do I feel like this is a past energy? You may have been involved with someone, a situation here that maybe came to an abrupt end and you're now looking into future possibilities. And this future possibility may well be here, okay? This future possibility may well have landed on your doorstep and it's bringing a different air or a different energy to you guys that I feel you probably haven't been around for a long time, or maybe even before. But there's something public about this. Maybe you met them, I don't know, randomly in public. Maybe they are in the public eye, maybe you're in the public eye, but there's something about, there could be a lot of people trying to vie for their attention. Maybe you've caught their eye. I feel like they may be watching you. Okay, that sounds a bit weird the way I've said that. It's not creepy, don't worry. And obviously if you feel like it is, then obviously you would be putting your boundaries in place and sort of, you know, doing what you need to do. But there's definitely someone here that's caught your eye and you're in a decision making energy, which is sort of letting the new in versus sort of hanging around the old energy here, possibly. I'm also hearing something about moving house. I'm also hearing something about moving house. Now, can you see we've got the Knight of Cups here now? So this is now the energy that I was picking up on that's coming into the reading. Why do I feel like they're being caught unaware? Either they weren't expecting to have these feelings, either you're catching them out and you're catching them, maybe viewing you, and maybe they're not ready for a relationship just yet, but there's something about them being caught unaware in the energy or caught unaware in the situation. Maybe they weren't ready for a love situation here. This is the Nine of Pentacles. It could be that they're trying to get their coins in order. It could be that they're still trying to work through some issues, and there's an element of surprise here. I feel like this is possibly a new energy. Now, if it's not a new energy, it could be someone that has recently sort of become onto your radar and that they have feelings and maybe they haven't admitted those yet. But there's something around their money here. Now, this has capabilities of being a potential long-term commitment, but we've got, because it's the Knight and you come up as the Queen, or as I say, there's an element of you that's in your emotions. They're not quite at the King yet, so there could be an age difference here. There could, I don't know why I want to say this, but there could also be, you could be in totally different areas, like location wise. There could be a distance between you guys. I don't know why, but I'm getting New Zealand. That just popped in my head. You could have had this interest a long time ago and then had to put it to sleep for a while and then pick it back up, because maybe this other energy that you were around was taking your attention and you weren't focusing on this. That could also come into it. But there's something here about them building their empire, but also there's a twist of fate here with this situation. There's a twist of fate. And I'm hearing restless. There's a restlessness here. Now we've got the Knight of Pentacles. Now this came upright, but it hit the mouse and flipped over. There could have been an obstacle here. There could still be an obstacle in this situation. It could be the distance. Why are you not taking them seriously? Someone is not taking this seriously here. Something about all being cried out, all something's played out, something's been, it's like someone's put all their money or investment somewhere. They put all their energy into that, and then this option has come along, take it from your side or theirs, and then it's thrown them for a bit of a loop. So they don't know where they can get this time and money and investment. It's like they know this is an investment, or you know this is an investment, but you're not entirely sure how you're going to do this. Now, if it's a distance thing, then this is what they're trying to look at, money, the more practical element of this. But they're still coming up as a Knight of Pentacles. There's definitely some practical issues around this, or a block in their mind. That's how they're viewing it. There's a lot of distractions around this energy. There's a lot of distractions around this energy here. They don't know which way to go. So if you're not resonating with the previous, you know, like I said, there's two different lines or options to go down. It could well be them. And I just keep hearing something about that. There's something here about a commitment. I keep hearing something about marriage here, but let's have a look. Maybe they're married. Oh my goodness. Right. Okay, this card flew to my left. Right. And then we've got the Six of Swords that's come out to my right. This is again about distant sort of energies. You could be in a very different location from this person, but this is about them moving into calmer waters. They could have a career based in one country, and it's very difficult for them to uproot. So I don't know if they're trying to look about how that would be a reality if you're in a different location. But there's definitely confusion here with the Seven of Cups on the bottom of the deck, because it's like they're very, they don't know how they're going to do this. They are not entirely sure how they're going to make this a reality. This is the energy I'm picking up. Now also we've got the Hierophant in the reverse. Are they just coming out of a marriage? Are they is there a structure around them that is maybe restricting this energy here? Because I think there's this block around how they're going to do this. It's like, how am I going to get to you? How do I get to you? What do I do when I get to you? Do we build? Where is this going to go? The physical side of things here is very confusing for this person. I'm hearing they don't want to wait, but at the same time they're very confused about how they're going to do this. So it could be that there's a restriction on how to get to you based on, obviously, with this current situation we've got in the world, travel-wise. That could be an issue. But it could be that when they do maybe finally visit, what happens from there? That's possibly the stumbling block. They haven't quite... There's two very different lives here in this energy. There's two extremely different lifestyles. So we've got the Eight of Pentacles here. So this is hard work. This is their energy. They're very much stuck. And again, maybe you're a cross-watcher and you're viewing this. Maybe this is you or them. You're in this physical kind of, you're working, you're putting your energy into your coins. You're putting your energy into the practical situation. This feels like a dream, because we've got the Star card here, which is Aquarius energy, but this is also about hope and healing. So it's like they're putting all their investment into the physical because they're not sure how to move through this. They want to rush in. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Swords. Now they may have already rushed in, and I don't know why, but if they haven't, there's something about them worrying about making a fool of themselves. And I don't know why, but I'm hearing displacement. Maybe they wonder how you would fit into their life. Now, if again, we've got, I think they want to send a message, but instead it's like they're observing this energy. Because whatever that is going on in their current situation, there may be disruption that comes with this energy. If, let's say, for example, they were to permanently move towards you, or to make a very solid offer. There's something about this that hasn't quite ripened yet. Yeah, look, Four of Cups. They want to come forward, but either they're concerned that you're going to reject them, or they can't move forward on this. Now, there's something like that. So it's either they feel like you would reject them, or maybe they've already rejected you at one point, maybe in the past. But there's something here that is making them feel like they can't quite bring this to you. Ace of Wands. Action. Death. The Moon. So there could have been a lot of false starts here around this connection. They're not entirely sure how they're going to move this forward, but it's like they're watching from the sidelines. Now we've got Eight of Swords in the reverse with the Lovers. So I feel like at the moment they think that if they were to get more intertwined with this energy, that they can't afford to be in this mental kind of closed off energy or space. And so they're just at a sideline. They're at the sidelines here. They can't be too involved. They can't be too connected with you, because it's like there's this distraction energy here. There could also be someone around you or them that they're also, you know, thinking we can't really get too involved here. But there's definitely this defensive energy here going on. The Emperor reverse. There's this connection, this very strong attached energy, but they're not at this level of, yeah, look, they're coming across as the Emperor reversed. So there could be maybe a bit of a control issue here. But there's also the High Priestess upright. They don't know how to handle this. They don't know how to be in control of this. Maybe they're very much in control in other areas of their life, but this is something that they're a bit stumped about how to deal with this. They're not entirely sure how they're going to deal with what to do about all this. They're not too sure. We've got the Strength card here, so maybe this is ego. Again, maybe they're sort of wondering about how this would come across. We've also got the Queen of Swords. Interesting. With the Moon. Now, it could be that there is someone around them there's a restriction here about how far they can come towards you. Because again, we've got the Moon, so there could be this secretive element here that is they're feeling but they haven't spoken out about, and there could also be someone around them that is, again, another reason why they cannot come forward. Because I feel like if they did come forward, that it would suddenly develop and they may not have closed another situation out. Especially with this Strength card, there's a very strong connection here. They don't feel like they're strong enough at the moment, and they also have other things in their past life that haven't really been tied up. They're not ready. Hermit. They're not ready. There's this truth that they're not quite seeing. It's like you're still not lined up 100% in this kind of mental plane either. So at the moment, they're just watching from afar, hoping that at some point... So we've got the Justice card here. This could be a Libra. Okay, so again, balance, fairness, karmic contracts, karmic energy. We've also got the Five of Cups in the reverse. So it could be that they don't want to come more forward and then feel that longing. Because I think possibly at one point, this person could have felt a very strong longing towards you, or you towards them. And they, again, it's like they're trying to stop themselves before they get too intertwined in this, and then it takes them over a little bit. We've got Page of Swords, so they're definitely observing you from a distance. This is someone that's 1000% not saying a lot, but is just observing every social media outlet you've got, and is probably one of your biggest fans. But someone's observing them, so they're very careful about how they can't really contact you. Okay, so if you're out of communication, which I feel like this energy is now, if they are in communication, it will be very subtle. But this energy here is they're biding their time. There's something about their current situation they're in that they can't physically act. Now, it could be that they're still in the middle of a karmic contract and they haven't learnt their lesson yet. Maybe you haven't learned yours, and so the energy of the universe isn't quite bringing this together yet. But they're definitely very enamoured by you. There's a very strong pull with this energy. They're also very potentially scared of commitment as well. There could be an energy that they know that this is going to lead into a higher, form of commitment, and they're not quite ready yet. So that's another reason why they're not closing out their current kind of situation. They could also be focused very much on the material plane, which is why they're not coming forward. Five of Swords in the reverse. This could have been a conflicting energy, or you could have had a bit of a conflict with this energy before, but that you're moving on to a different chapter, I feel. So if you've been used to having harsh words, so we've got the Nine of Pentacles here. This is about, again, it's like pooling your resources so that you're working in harmony as opposed to sort of against. And it's like they're trying to put their energy into this manifestation of their money, their physical. In their mind, that's what they want to do first. They're not the kind of energy, from where I'm looking at, that wants to jump into another situation or a commitment, or jump away from a current commitment they're in and then have no, they don't have the resources at the moment. There's something about a material energy or a lack of that they're trying to get completed here, because this is the second time the Nine of Pentacles have been on the bottom of the deck. Again, it could be that this is what they're trying to move into, this more independent energy, and at the moment they're not independent. That could also be, you know, an energy of this connection. But they're very much determined to have move into this very kind of, this is a fiery energy, this is the Ace of Wands, this is a spark of passion, a spark of creativity that I think you inspire in them. This is Three of Wands, so this for them is a future-based connection, but it can't be, it's too much for them at the moment with this Seven of Swords. It's like they're not quite ready to face what, this is them still in this evolution, that they're not quite at their final form. So it's like what you would require them to be, they're not quite at that stage yet, which is why they're not kind of being brought towards you, if this makes any sense. They need to act in their own life first and foremost. They need to act. King of Wands. This is the energy. This is the alpha energy. Okay. This is also very career focused. So that I feel like this person's trying to really forge a kind of way for themselves out of the previous situation they've been in terms of their own independent energy. King of Wands is also alpha energy. It could be that they're a business owner. They could have a project that they're really determined to focus on, and this, they can't do both. We've also got here the Nine of Swords, which is fear. There's worry here, and I feel like they're slowly stepping into their own stride, but at the moment, if they were to sort of be around you, it would be, it's just not quite time. But there's something around fear here. They're very fearful. They want to move forward to you so badly, but they know that it's not quite time. And it could be that they know you also have some healing to do as well, because this feels quite evolved, this individual. They're in the middle of they're in the middle of something now. If they've got children, there could be something that is currently they're involved with around the children's side of things. There could also be another energy they've got around them that they're having to defend themselves against. And so this is another reason why they can't come towards you. They could be in a very strong argumentative energy with other people around them. And so that is taking up all their energy. They could also be feeling trapped within the energy they're in. And so they're having to focus all of their attention on that, which is why maybe you're not, they can't physically come towards you at this moment, because they're having to put all of their energy into this other situation. This is kind of what they're offering, Page of Pentacles, and they know it's kind of not enough, which is why they're probably not coming forward just yet. Can you see at the bottom of the deck we've got the Three of Swords in the reverse? So it's like they're trying to heal themselves. They're probably going for a breakup at the moment, or some kind of extreme heartache. It's like they want to wrap this up and heal before they come to you and dump all of this stuff on you, because this is not the right energy they're in. They're probably going through quite a lot in their life, either with a partner, children, family, work. Yeah, look, the Sun in reverse. This is someone who's trying to find their inner light, and at the moment they haven't found that. They're in a very low, it's probably a low sort of energy that they're in. They're in a depressed energy, mainly because of what's going on around them. With the Ten of Swords, they're probably going through a breakup, so this has to be closed out first. Can you hear that music in the background? Yeah, look, 8 of Swords. So this is what they're they're releasing themselves from a current situation that has probably weighed them down a lot. And so it's taking a lot of their energy just to get out of this. Whatever this is a very restrictive energy that they're in. And it's not giving them much time to do much else. I think they've probably also got money issues. And so that's what their focus is on. Yeah, this is what they're in at the moment. They're in the Tower energy. So the first card with this choice is they've made their decision that they're stepping away from an energy to come towards to have their freedom. Now, if this is not them, it's you. So take it as it resonates. If it's not, when I'm saying them, it could be you, and when I'm saying he, it could be she. So swap the roles as accordingly, and obviously don't make it, you know, anything stretched to make it fit. But if I'm saying them and it's you, just swap it around. The Tower. So there's a person here that's in the middle of this new life. They're being birthed into this new life, but they're having to close out a lot of the old cycles that they're in. This music is a little bit ridiculous in the background. There's a car that's driving around where I live with blaring music. It sounds like drum and bass. So it could be determining exactly what's going on with this individual, which is very chaotic energy. So just bear that in mind. Not that it's funny, but I'm just laughing at how Spirit are bringing this energy in to give a sort of a direct, symbolic kind of energy. It's a very chaotic energy this person's in, or you. They don't want to bring you into that, or they don't want to bring them into it until that's been cleared, because it's not yours to deal with. Is essentially the message. Lovers. This is a karmic contract that's being closed. All right, and they have to learn their lesson. Now, if they were to run in at this point and kind of quickly make a very hasty energy, then it probably wouldn't be great, because again, we've got Judgment reversed. It's like, if they're not coming forward, that's probably a good thing, because at the moment they're very unsettled, and the energy would impact you basically. Yeah, look, bottom of the deck, 7 of Swords. We want them to be ready, you know, not just kind of coming forward because they think, you know, that's what you want, and then they're not ready. So we've got the Page of Cups here. There's an offer that wants to come through, but again, it's not evolved. It's a very half-formed offer. Again, 10 of Swords. They're in this pain. That's all they can offer you at the moment, is this very sort of tentative offer that hasn't really evolved. So we need to employ a bit of patience here. And again, maybe you sit there and think, well, I'm not going to be patient. I don't need to be. I want to move on with my life. And that's your right as well. You know, it doesn't mean to say you put your life on hold. Chariot. So they're building up resources to make this movement towards what they actually want, okay? Because this is the energy they've been in this kind of indecisive energy of lack and or not really knowing what they want. And so this is what they're trying to fight for, to try and move into what they do want, because there's been an energy around them that has been a bit restricted, but the lesson for them is to speak up. They weren't speaking up, and so this is what they're trying to move out of, is to sort of stand their ground and to speak up. But it's a process for them. It's a process. So again, they're in this Hanged Man position where it's like they're aware of what this is, but they're just trying to free themselves and cut out what it is that no longer serves. This is the King of Swords. So they're getting into their logical mind. So when they're around you, they're in their feels, because this is a heart-centered connection. But they need to get into their King of Swords, which is that decisive, fair, to cut out what is no longer required, but also to be fair and balanced, because they don't want to just sort of complicate the issue. They're trying to be fair about it. All right, and again, they're trying to make a decision without complicating everything around them, because at the moment it's already pretty complicated from where I'm looking. But this is closing out. They're in the middle of closing this energy out, okay? So we need to be a bit patient, because they're trying to bring balance to their life. 6 of Pentacles. So let's have a look. And again, if this wasn't resonating for someone you know, it could have been this is for you. Let's have a look at the other energies here. before we look at outcomes, let's have a look at other energies here. Okay, so this is the Kipper deck. Let's have a look. Capricorn, please. 15th to the 31st of August 2020. What is going to be happening for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising and or Venus signs? What's going to be happening, please? Oh, yeah. So we've got family room and adjudication. So there could be a divorce, some kind of divorce proceedings, alimony proceedings, child maintenance proceedings, but there is a close or an end of a relationship that is happening. There could also be a soul contract where, you know, this is closing out and ending, but this could have been a family or, you know, a family setting that is, they're going their separate ways, and so we need to give this a bit of time because it's a bit unsettled. There's an expectation here, maybe it's from your side, that you think, why aren't you coming towards me even though this is going on? Because they're not ready, and it would bring that energy to your door. But at the bottom of the deck, we've also got imprisonment. So it could be that this person's longing to come out of the situation and come towards you, but they physically aren't able to because they're trying to wrap this up. There could be a literal imprisonment. This could be also that as well. It could be also that this energy around them is, there's money involved. Again, there could be some money involved. Maybe they aren't letting this person go until there's a money contract that's been, you know, paid back or given or honoured. So again, this is all the other things behind the scenes. And I'm seeing cars and houses that, you know, maybe they're in a contract, work contract, home contract, rental contract, that they're having to sort of sort through all that as well, which is why it may be taking longer. But again, family room, privileged lady, there could be alimony payments, child payments that they're going to have to look into, and this person may be losing a lot of money, or maybe they think they're going to lose a lot of money by entertaining this, and so they're trying to do the legal route, which means that their money is maybe protected. But there's definitely a concern over money and share, like resources being split, an arrangement. But there's definitely, they probably do want to maybe give you a message of concern about this, but they also probably don't want to worry you. Okay, so again, some of you may be getting a message, maybe that's hinting about all this kind of energy that's going on. Maybe some of you will be sending a message of concern to them based on this reading. Follow your free will. Obviously, don't just kind of follow what I'm saying because I'm saying it. Trust your own instincts and follow your own intuition here. Distant horizons, this could be the dream state, okay? You could be in contact with them in the dream state. Okay, I'm trying to reach over for these cards, and actually I'm making my life a lot harder. Maybe this is the energy they're in, is that they're going in a loop or have been, and they're trying to wrap this up once and for all. Right, the Lenormand, the Gilded Reverie Lenormand, let's have a look. Capricorn, 15th to the 31st, please, of August. What is the message? Yeah, home. So there could be, they're trying to sell a house. There could be a rental contract that is maybe on their name, the other person's name, and so they're having to move. So it's not just a clear split, but this is all the things that's being discussed here, and it feels like money's involved. All the while, they want to come towards you. They don't want to be in this situation, but this feels like a very complicated, complex situation that they've probably got themselves into, that they're trying to get out of as quickly and peacefully as possible. So this month, at the end of this month, I mean, we'll look at outcomes. The home is probably the sticking point. Maybe there's a real, I'll be honest with you, this feels like it could have got a bit nasty at home. There could have been some abusive energy at home, I'm picking up. It could be that someone's refusing to leave. I'm going to be honest with you, it feels like this is a little bit extreme energy. But again, it's like maybe your person needs to leave and they don't have a secure place, and so they're trying to get that sorted out, but there's something around the home. But let's have a look at outcomes. What is the outcome for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising and or Venus signs, please, from the 15th to the 31st of August? What is the outcome, please? What is the outcome for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising? Yeah, there's some spiritual healing going on here. There's temperance. This is Sagittarius energy. Spirit are getting involved to try and, now if this is a lesson that hasn't been learned, they're trying to get them to wrap this up, but they're trying to close out an old chapter to get to what it is they want, or you're trying to close out an old chapter to get it to what it is that you want. But there's a mental conflict and a fear behind this. So it's very difficult to manifest what you want when you're in this fear vibration, but someone's really in an anxious energy, because I think that this is kind of taken, the rug's been pulled out from underneath this person here, if I'm being totally honest with you. The Chariot in the reverse. At the moment, they're feeling blocked. The energy is blocked in this situation. It's like they're having to sit and kind of look through everything before any movement can happen. It's like every which way they look, they can't move. So what is the outcome for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising and or Venus signs for... Yeah, look. So it looks like they're trying to focus on independence, either you or them, focusing on coins, focusing on what you can control, focusing on trying to improve your money situation whilst this energy is around. So we've got the Five of Wands here. This is drama, competition, lots of other people having to get involved. It's like there's two people possibly that are conflicted, that aren't able to sort this out. And there could be adjudication, there could be friends involved, family involved, maybe even a legal system involved, because at the bottom of the deck we've got justice. So there could have been police involved. This is drama, and I feel like Spirit are like, let's disconnect this person from the situation because it's going to have a negative effect. But let's have a look. What else is going to be the outcome here? What is the outcome? Yeah, look, Six of Swords in the reverse. So that until this is closed out and this person moves out of this situation, there's going to be continuation of drama. This is very dramatic energy. Now, the bottom of the deck, we've also got the Sun and the Three of Cups. So either there's children involved, which is also causing an issue here, or there could be friends involved that are causing, maybe the friends are trying to pick this, you know, to sort of improve the situation. But there's something around like children and or friends. Maybe the person is pregnant. There could be a pregnancy here. That could also be a possible that they're having to sort of look through. But look, this is the King of Pentacles in the reverse. So this energy wants to move. Again, this is King of Pentacles is, I mean, this is essentially earth energy. So, I mean, it shows like the Taurus of the bull here, but it's reversed. So this is someone who wants to move out of this. They don't want to be in this situation. But the problem with it is that it feels like they're tied into it, or maybe they're in a lockdown with this person and they can't get out, you know. But bottom of the deck is Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like they're still in the energy at the end of the month, but it's like they haven't quite made the final leap. Again, underneath that is the Devil, which is attachments, you know, addictive behaviours, low vibrational energy, drama, fear. Maybe they're scared of leaving this person. But now this could have been a unwanted pregnancy as well, that they're finding out about and they don't want to go ahead with. And so this is also causing an issue because it could be something that people don't know about. And so they're trying to move through that or past that and close that cycle out and end this pregnancy. And the other person's reacting very badly. But that's another reason why they may not be able to come towards you, because this is obviously a very sensitive time, you know. Yeah, the Moon in the reverse. There's something about secrets here as well. There's a secret that's coming out. So we've got the Seven of Cups, which is other choices, and we've got the High Priestess. So it could be that they're worried about your energy coming out in amongst all this and then you being the blame, if that makes any sense. Because again, it feels like this energy that they're around is looking for anyone to blame but themselves. What is the outcome, please, for the 15th to 31st of August? What is the outcome? What is the outcome? The Star in the reverse. So this is a healing process that hasn't taken place because someone's not doing the healing. They're not disconnecting from the situation. That look, This is the Ten of Wands. This is someone who's spent, tired, exhausted, is drained, but hasn't left the situation and is trying to fight their case. And so there's no healing. So they're still in this situation and they haven't walked away from it because they haven't learnt their lesson, basically. Ace of Pentacles, it could be to do with money. That's another reason why they may not be leaving, because of the money situation. They haven't maybe, look, again, Empress, bottom of the deck, Empress, again, could be pregnancy. Could be them trying to make a fresh start with money and that's not happening because of this situation. But they feel trapped. They're someone could have even trapped them with a pregnancy. And they're trying to get this resolved and before they move away from it. Okay. That could be another option. Because I'm getting that energy. Right, unfortunately. Right, let's see what other information we can get here for you guys. Let's have a look at the archetype cards for outcomes. Okay, so for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and all Venus signs. What is the outcome for Capricorn, 15th to the 31st of August 2020? What is the outcome? Oh, what did I say about a pregnancy? Look, Thief in the reverse. It says, and this is the shadow attribute, it says stealing money, creative ideas, affection, or other powers you think you lack. Someone's stealing money. I'm going to be honest with you, this is a very dramatic pile. It feels like someone is being trapped. Mother, nurturance, patience, unconditional love, joy in giving birth to life. This could be a pregnancy again. We've got the second card now with Mother. Okay, and then we've got Saboteur. Highlights your fear of self-empowerment and the changes it would bring to your life. Someone is staying in a situation where they're being sabotaging themselves because they're in this energy, but also they're being, it's a very toxic cycle that this person's in. Scribe, altering facts or plagiarizing others' work. So someone seems to be stuck in this energy where they can't have any creative expression, and so it's like this very oppressive type of energy. And King, enlightened, benevolent leadership, benefiting those in your charge. So someone's trying to take control of this, but there's possibly a pregnancy here, but someone is hiding things. There's a stealing energy. There's lies here. There's things being covered up. Now, some of that's going to come out, but I don't know if you're going to hear about this, but there's a heck of a lot going on. Bottom of the deck is Victim in the reverse. Playing the victim for positive feedback in the form of pity, inability to maintain personal boundaries. So this person is not honouring their personal boundaries, and there's an energy of them being walked all over. And because of that, they can't leave that energy, if I'm being totally honest with you. So let's have a look at the angel answers here. This is kind of backing up what the tarot was saying with this last kind of set of cards. But let's have a look with the angel answers here, what they're going to show us. So for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus signs, please, from the 15th to the 31st, what is the outcome? What is the outcome? What is the outcome, please? Remain positive. And yes, don't stop. So again, if you're watching this thinking, oh my goodness, this is awful, what am I going to do? Send it upstairs and focus on you. Don't, if you feel tempted to kind of get involved, or this is their lesson, the quicker they learn the lesson, the quicker they're going to be ready to be around you. And if they do communicate with you, communicate clearly to them. Okay, but there's definitely a timing issue here. The advice is for you to be focusing on you, not to put your life on hold and move forward with what you want to do. Not to be focused on this, because it's very toxic, if I'm being totally honest with you. It's not something that they... This is a bit of an unmanageable situation, because the tarot cards literally slid out from my hands. So this has to be, the energy has to be resolved before anything can happen with you guys. So let's have a look. Let's pull an angel power wisdom card here, just to get some positive energy back in the read. Let's have a look. What is the outcome for Capricorn? What is the outcome? 15th to the 31st of August. What is the outcome? What's the outcome, please? What's the outcome? What's the outcome, guys, for Capricorn? Oh, yeah, this is the advice for your person. It says take charge, Leadership and self-discipline are required to take control of your life. This person must take control of their life. Can you see the bow and arrow? We've got Cupid going direct on the 29th of August. This may have some impact on this situation. At the moment though, towards the end of this month, this is not resolved. This just looks like the cycle continues, if I'm totally honest with you. But so my advice, or the spirit's advice, would be to focus on you, and if they want to come forward to you, great, but this looks like it's going to take a little while for them to close out because they haven't learnt the cycle or the lesson. So hopefully guys, this has been of some help. This was your reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising and or Venus signs from the 15th to the 31st of August 2020. Thank you so much for your likes, your shares and your subscriptions to the channel. It makes a lot of my life easier, so I appreciate you. If you want to be in for a chance of winning the Tarot NEFERATI deck, this is going to be on offer to you when we hit 1,000 subscribers, but you have to be subscribed, you have to like at least one video that isn't alive, and also comment on at least one video that isn't alive to be in it to win it. You will be picked at, a winner will be picked at random when we hit 1,000 subscribers. So in order to win that and the 30-minute free reading, that is what you're going to need to do. Okay guys, have a wonderful month. I'm wishing you guys all the very best. Hopefully you have a peaceful time. Until next time, take care.